Hello, everyone. This is Pedro Romero reporting on the 2021 LCS Summer Split. I have here with me the mid laner for Evil Geniuses, Jiizuke, who just defeated the Golden Guardians to round out Week 5, to then finish 3-0 for the week. And so, Jiizuke, how are you doing, man? How are you after defeating GG?
Um, it feels good, not because of GG, just the first trio in the split. We have been 0-2 first week, then 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, I think. So it feels good that we go trio and we just our performance didn't drop one game this time. I think every day there was like something wrong or a draft issue or something, you know. So like we couldn't take the trio right away, but this time, yeah, we are in good form and we took the win.
Yeah, and within those opponents for this week, you lost to two of them in previous matches earlier in the split. And so, generally speaking, what did you or your team focus on in preparing for those kinds of matches this week heading into it?
Yeah, actually, even if they were bottom three teams, for us it was we considered it a normal week because we lost. We had a negative score against both teams. Legit. I think FlagWest and CLG we were 1-2 against them, like this year. So we were like, actually, this is not an easy week for us because usually we lose against these teams, and so yeah, we took it seriously, and I think yeah, just our scream showed, and we played on stage. I mean, not insanely good, but we played good enough to win 3 games. Yeah. Just we still have some problems in like snowballing early, probably, but it's okay. I think still we have one of the best earlys in the league, so it's fine.
And within one of those matches, most specifically against COG, you guys had to face off against another one of their like unconventional picks, such as Broxel going for Rek'Sai. He hasn't played that champion since spring of last year, and so I was just wondering what did AG focus on countering that pick, with what little time they had before the actual game began.
I mean, when you play Rex, it's very obvious what you want to do. They were blue side right, so their plan was to three camps into go ban bot or three camps into go mid and gank. And just Rex is a champion that has to stumble early and you have to get the ganks off. And I think against our team it made sense, but if you can just switch like this and play more passive instead of going all in, then it's okay, you know. And I mean, Brox didn't do much. I think he ganked top, but like on all the times he was ganking top, we were getting so much in the map, so it didn't really matter. Like we traded evenly, we could say. So it was okay. And yeah, I mean, for me, I don't know if you watch my pro, you are just play passive, and that's it. That's my adaptation. Like because Rek'Sai as play on mid, he had more tempo than Diana, of course. Diana is more farming until 6, and then you play the game. And for Sven, yeah, he did full clear into equal top, and then he went down, kill bot. So yeah, it was a good good game. And we played around Rek'Sai well, and we won the game like that.
Yeah, you might be hearing something else besides the microphone.
Yeah,
Those
it's
are
okay, it's okay.
fireworks going on because it's 4th of July. Uh, sorry,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
yeah, sorry about that. It might be like a little
No, no, don't
weird.
worry.
Yeah. And so moving forward to the recent match that you just played, you played against LeBlanc of a Blaze of Olive with Lee Sin, and so within that
Yep.
game, you tried to occasionally burst ahead and snatch kills, but died as a result in a few occasions, which is like a trademark that you've done throughout the season. But at the end of the game, what proved to be the difference maker to then defeat GG in the match?
I mean, if we're talking about the first gank, to me, the gank is really worthless. One, I can survive it. Two, if they really kill me and they get 2 flashes and the TP back mid, then I still have pressure. So, yeah, good luck. Kill me one time. It's okay. What happened after? 30 seconds after? We do bot because they don't play the game correctly. So, to me, I'm just not. I don't give a shit about dying. And if they want to do that and waste their time on jungle and whatever, then go ahead. And after that, I just repeat mid. We push together. We got our bot. The game should have been won right there if we play properly from that point onward. We made some mistakes, so that's why it was not as clean. And then yeah, that's it. To me, I mean, I knew they were coming. I even W word jump away. I kept my W for the gank. I flashed, and then they commit so hard that they're even low HP, low mana, and everything. The wave is on a good spot, so I can TP back and push. So yeah, go ahead, just do it. I think if you want to see me 0-1, yeah, just do it. It's good.
Yes, yes. And so, looking into the overall view on the summer split, you're currently in the mid table with EG, and compared to last year, it's such a massive difference for you specifically, seeing as you were on the bench from like the mid season of last summer all the way up through the playoffs. In retrospect, what did you learn from that time that you're then putting into use for this summer?
You're asking me what did I learn from being benched?
Yes, what did you learn from last summer that you can then that you are then using for this summer, if you can understand?
I mean, nothing changed really. I think still to this day, that bench was really unfair, and just they wanted to get rid of top, and they have a Uni in academy, so they said, "Oh, can we get an mid?" And Golden Glue happened to be there, and so they can play Uni Bank. But yeah, that's it. It's like I think that summer I was player of the week one. I was really playing really fucking good, like for those 3 games. Then second week I think I had one casting game against Farman that I played bad, but the other 2 I played really good. I was Corky Yumi. We were really fat, like 10 kills, and the other one I don't remember. And even the last week that I played, I was on the Blank Echo, and I was almost snowballing the game alone. And I mean, I got benched for the not the right reasons, and just because in NA management has too much power, coaches management, and yeah, just happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like what did I learn from that? Just I learned to trust I learned that in NA you should trust the right people. Yeah, that's it. That's what I learned. And in general, I just took it as a. I mean, even when I got benched, I didn't really go away from the team or something. Like I was 4 weeks working with the team with Golden Glue. I mean, I was working with Golden Glue, and whoever accepted my feedback at least, because I mean, after a bit, honestly, the coaches even got mad that I was doing stuff, but they put me in that position, so I don't know what happened there. And yeah, just after I actually knew that they were like, okay, they're never going back because they're just stuck on this. They think this is the best option. Then I'm like, I guess I got a little bit sad, and but yeah, it was really weird to me. And mm, other than what I said, I didn't learn much from the experience. Just really weird.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And so, moving into this year, you worked with a new coach. Peter Dunn came in as a new head coach after Artemis moved to the strategic coach position. Um, what has Peter brought to the table, which is coaching philosophy that affected the team to stay competitive within its duration in the LCS?
I mean, if you had to make a difference from Arena Artemis last year and now Peter Artemis, the difference is that last year I talk about I can talk about me, but I was not allowed to limit test ever in scrims ever. If I do, then I don't know, I'm doing practice or something. But this is a really wrong mindset. Both Artemis and Arian were really at fault on that. And this year, Peter is like. Not every day on scrims, but like if you do limit test, as long as your macro is on point, then it doesn't really matter. Like it screams in the end, and you should know the limits. You should know your limits to play properly on stage. You can't just like play properly all the time, and then you go on stage and wait, can I do that? Oh, can I do this? Okay, okay. Like there is. If I had to think my practice in solo queue, I'm like 300% limited. Then in scrims, I'm like 100, 150 most of the times, and then like on stage is like should be like the perfect version, right? Like what you should do and what you cannot do, and you go from there. But like last year, I missed that, so I was going on stage, and then there are so many scenarios that I don't know because of the way coaching staff and everything, everyone handled the situation. Also, we have players that really want to play safe, like I think Zezel Sven wants to play safe, Bang wants to play LCK way, Kumo was a rookie, so not much of an opinion there, and yeah, it just I was the only one fighting for that, and I guess it went against me at the end, right? Yeah, but instead Peter is like, as long as you know what you're doing, is like you can do whatever you want, and it's way much more freedom. And I mean, like as long as it's in the air that you can you're free to test and free to do whatever. It's like a good environment to be in my opinion. It's like you're still playing to win and you're still playing serious, you're still doing the macro correctly. But like if you want to test something because it will be good for future games, then you have to, right? And yeah, I think Peter is good, has been good with that. I think he can know the situations because he was with players like Humanoid and Carsey in Mad Lions that are probably like me in the terms of like limit testing his games. So yeah, I mean I come from Vitality, and Vitality we think every game was a limit test. every game in Scream was like 5 people just want to win lane hard and play for enemy jungle, and so we were just LPL style basically,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned that sort of thing that Peter have wanted you to do, testing your limits. And in the previous interview that your coach did, he mentioned how he wanted his players to do exactly that, testing their limits during the regular season in order to then prepare for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Throughout your career, you had to play on like a rather tightrope kind of basis, since you always try to fight for a place in playoffs. With that said, how different was it for you to work with that sort of mindset that is already looking way ahead to playoffs this at this point in the split?
I mean, I think it was. I mean, I saw the interview you're talking about. I don't think he really meant that it doesn't care about the standings and we're only caring about playoffs. It's like standings is a preparation for playoffs. You should go the best way you can to playoffs, right? Winning matters, right? Still, like we are still gonna play serious and shit, But it's if you're winning, you can have freedoms like testing, So like as long as we win most of our games, and yeah, we went only 0-3 first week, and then it was 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, and now 3-0. So as long as we win, we can practice the best way we think we should practice and go for playoffs like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I'm sure I'm sure that you know that you've been the topic of conversation regarding the treatment of.
Your mic cut. What do you say?
Oh,
Your
my.
mic cut.
Okay, let me repeat myself. And so I'm sure you already know about the discussion that's been going around between the treatment that you've experienced from the NA fans to you regarding your performance, as some might have seen it as risky and stuff as such. Um, you've talked about this at length in a Scrum interview that you did back in week 3. Do you remember that?
Not really, no.
Yeah, but yeah, and you discussed about the difference in treatment that you received compared to other players. Um,
You mean in the like where in that call where there were all the people and there was like this interview, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, like in the
Yeah,
Scrum interview.
yeah, yeah. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. yeah, like I hear you say that, and then I look into your stats, and then you're basically in the top three of one of most of the majority of the individual statistics,
Yeah,
as the show has shown, and so I like an elaboration on that. Why do you feel such a disparity exists between you and the rest of the LCS mid laner field?
yeah. I mean, as you can see, I don't really play for stats, right? I'm playing like a fucking maniac every game. Okay, so last split I did this, and I had the best stats. I was rank one or rank two in every single stat last split, and now again same situation. So to me, it just means I'm playing the right way, and why I'm getting a lot of hate? It's simple. Just I think this word is all the same, right? Like if you have connections, like I don't know, like the I don't know. You could say if I was friends with the streamers, then maybe they talk good about me or something. So like it's like that. Like you cannot deny it. You know, it's like not everyone being talked good about, and with friends with someone is being talked about. Like I think there was the last split. I think sample I could do with my teammates, maybe Deftly, you know, Deftly and the Digon guy, you know, the Van Esports guy. They're
Yes, yes.
really good friends. So every time, even if he's hinting or something, he's talking good about him, you know. And now instead, because they benched him and they think like I have power in this team and I benched him or something. They didn't get the memo. I got fucking benched last summer, you know. They
Yeah.
didn't get the memo, but they think I have the power to bench someone. And Digon is like on his channel, he's trash talking me really hard about stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can see it there, like my point about the connections, you know, is
Mm-hmm.
like the word is unfair and you have to deal with it. And to me, I don't have many friends because my philosophy is just I'm gonna be best friend with whoever I interact with, but with my team, you know, like that's my perspective. Like I'm gonna be best friends with my team, and then when I'm probably gonna leave them, maybe I'm friends with them after, maybe I'm not, you know. And it's like probably if I meet like some old teammate that I did not talk about in a long time, like 2 years or something, and then I just meet him MSI boards or something. On that moment, I will still talk for like 1 hour and catch up and everything, but maybe the next day I don't see him and I will treat him as a stranger. You know, it's like that's how I am, and like the people I know, like they know about it. Is like usually I don't really message first. I have like, but I'm pretty bad at socializing, even if I look like this. But like I'm just good in the present, and that's it. You know, and I do believe anyway that I got a lot of unfair treatment during these 2 years. Like just, I mean, honestly, last year on Spring Split, I deserved it a bit because my first month, I think I played good one game and then I was quite bad because I just the culture shock and everything, like being coached by NA coaches, and I was like, but wait, this is was not happening in Europe. How should I deal with this? And then during so January, okay, fair. January and half of February, I was playing really bad, and then I came in March, April, I was really smurfing. I think I got almost two player of the weeks, and in players I was really good as well. And then like it was like this, you know. And then the summer, I felt like it could go worse, you know. And then I got benched, so I was like, okay, I don't know what's happening here, you know. And then yeah, I came into spring this year that I needed to prove myself, right? I just got benched and I'm going back. And I played the lock-in. I think I played really good. We even won Cloud9. Like it was, I think it was 30 set every single game. And then we go into spring. I think I int one Lucian game, one single Lucian game I int, and but I play really good during the whole split. I have as I said, the best stats. Like, and I'm playing aggressive all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Is like Ancina, you know, like oh not Ancina. I think Noguri did it as well. The Shy did it. rookie. Like there are players in the world that play like this and have the best stats because it just means they're playing 80, 90% of the times good, you know. And then yeah, I got 8 from I guess this year it was the Procast. It's called like the live procast, like there is WF Mythos, these people, you know,
Yeah, the
LS
co-streamers.
and Nemesis, yeah, those streamers, LS, Nemesis, and whatever. And I don't know, like to me, it's not even the. To your point, you said, what do you think about the fans hating you to a degree? And to me, it's like it's not even their fault, you know. It's just gaslighting in the end. It's
Mhm.
like streamers will say something, casters will say something, and like usually it's just casters, so like the opinion can be go around it, right? Like even if this guy is playing good, like in Battle 2018, I remember Cabochar was not getting any credit.
Mhm.
When Jack Loratila was playing good, they didn't get any credit. Idus was not getting any credit, so like we had to go basically on stage every time and talk about if someone got player of the game, but I think he didn't deserve it, we'll talk good about the other person, you know,
Mhm.
just to set up the narrative, you know. But like we would really think that the person played good, and we just wanted to make people understand who played good in which game, you know. Because I was really overhyped. I don't want to call it overhyped, but it's like I was really, when I was going back to Essence, I was feeling sad because my teammates were not accept as me in certain situations when I played bad, maybe, and my team is like not getting credit for it, you know.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, to go back to the point of before, to me, is just the gaslighting. The customers will say something, and then the fans will go around and say the same things, right?
Mhm.
And they don't. It's not their fault. They don't understand the game, and they will just say what they hear, right? And that's it. We live in this world. Internet is a thing, and just have to deal with it. To me, it's fine. I'm gonna still be myself. I'm not gonna change my playstyle when I think I'm playing the best way I can, you know.
Mhm.
And I mean, yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I said a lot, I guess.
No, no. I really appreciate it though. And so yeah, that's all for the questions I have for today. Thank you so much, Jiizuke, for speaking with me. If you want to know the latest in esports gaming and all of that, please be sure to check out the Gamezo website down below. And with that said, I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone.